got things to do. Hey, that's the kind of thing you can do in the car, right? You can do the chicken dance while you're driving on 111. Yeah, what the heck? Everybody is doing something, other than paying attention. Give it a shot. Right now, let's check in with the NFL Network Now.
I'm Ryan Radke with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. It was a Sunday preseason triple header starting in Cleveland where the stars rested while the backups shined. Joshua Dobbs ran for a touchdown. Gardner Minshew orchestrated a pair of touchdown drives in a 21-20 Eagles win. The Giants trotted their first team offense out against the Bengals. Daniel Jones completed his last 8 passes and led a touchdown drive. The Giants won the game 25-22. New York did see their top pick, Kayvon Thibodeau, leave the game with a knee injury. And on the nightcap, Kyler Murray didn't play, but did call plays in the fourth quarter, helped Arizona score a couple of touchdowns. Wasn't enough, though, to stop the Baltimore Ravens from their NFL record 22nd straight preseason win. 24-17 was the final. Before the game, it was announced that J.J. Watt tested positive for COVID. He'll miss the remainder of the preseason for the Cardinals. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
DQ presents how to experience the new DQ Reese's Take 5 Blizzard with your 5 senses. First, open your eyes and see it all. Reese's peanut butter cups, caramel, peanuts, pretzels. It's beautiful. Then feel it. Oh, it's cold. Next, listen to it. Now, smell it with your nose. Oh, sweet top notes. And finally, taste it. Experience the new Reese's Take 5 Blizzard today. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com. Delivery subject to availability, additional fees, and minimum order requirements.
Fantasy football isn't just a game. It's a way of life. And with the NFL Fantasy app, your life just got way better. Get all the touchdowns, fantasy points, and bragging rights all in one place. Free and easy to play. Just sign up and draft. Optimize your lineup with one click and watch exclusive player stories. From the stars you know to sleepers who can win you your league. NFL Fantasy. We live for this. Download the NFL Fantasy app today.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Last I checked, it's a Monday, 22nd day of August, 2022. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning. Yes, it's a Monday.
Yeah.
Beginning of the week.
Not quite as humid today as it had been.
No, not at all.
No, it's still humid, but hey, it's August in the Imperial Valley. It's
unpredictable.
Kind of what we expect. Anyway, you had a good weekend, I trust?
Yeah. Did yard work.
Okay.
I waited until it got about 11 o'clock in the morning. That usually works the best. No, I didn't. I didn't do it at 11 in the morning, though.
Okay. Yeah, you try and get it done earlier.
Lost my mind if I had.
I did as well, and just kind of got really pumped up yesterday. I got to use 4 different power tools. Yeah, including my Binford 2500 power washer.
Okay, so you did the power washer. What else?
Let's see, the multi-tool, the drill, and a jigsaw.
Okay. You had to trim something up with the faithful jigsaw. Been around forever.
Yes, and mine has been around forever. I believe I inherited it from my father-in-law.
Okay.
So, but I had a gate that was a problem, and it took some engineering, which I'm not real good at. And I wanted to be an engineer. You know, in high school, my plan was, follow in my father's footsteps and be an engineer.
An engineer.
Except he was a civil engineer, which means he didn't have to be real good in math.
I thought he was a nice guy. Civil, that's
nice what it is.
Civil.
Okay. We've got birthdays. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cindy Williams, half of Laverne and Shirley, is 75 today. She was Shirley. Guitarist David Marks of the Beach Boys, 74. Actor Regina Taylor, 62. Singer Roland Orizabal of Tears for Fears, 61. Drummer Debbie Peterson, of the Bangles, 61. James DeBarge of DeBarge, 59. Actor Adwale Akinyo Agabajebi is 55. Actor Ty Burrell, 55. Actor Melinda Page Hamilton, 51. Actor Richard Yoon is 51. Singer Howie Doro of the Backstreet Boys, 49. And let's see, actor Jenna Lee Green, 48. James Corden is 44. Actor Brandon Adams is 43. Actor Aya Sumika is 42. Actor Ari Stidham is 30. Are you ready for local birthdays?
I'm ready for the local guys and gals.
Well, I think we can do that. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Rosa Mesa, Bella Rosa Valdez, Humberto Zavala, Sandy Nujaim, Ralph Madrigal, Alice Heffel, Angelica Estrada, Cecilia Herrera, Jose Acuna Jr., Oliver Popejoy, David Granados, Jacob Sarmiento, Luis Cay, Francis Barraza, Heaven Lee Acuna, Dora Galvez, Brian Sasta, Dan Garcia, Lalo Peon, Juan Carlos Gil, Lydia Williams, Maria Diaz, Maricela Velasco, Mike Lopez, Nancy Brammer, Oscar Jaime, and Rosa Valdez in Hawaii. Okay, and happy birthday to Rosa in Hawaii. She'll be following us on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. What's in the news? New report out claims about 80% of the U.S. currency is in $100 bills.
That is interesting.
You know, people like to carry $100 bills because, well, it makes it convenient to buy a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, kind of feels good. You've got it in your hand. And
yeah,
like you say, you know, you can afford a cup of Starbucks at least.
Yep.
Maybe two.
I guess. Well, and the occasional feature, Crime Watch. A Plainville, Massachusetts man was arrested and charged with stealing over $700 in Lego products from Target, along with some other items. And Gene, I know you've probably bought Legos.
Yeah, I've stepped on them too.
$700 worth of Legos would be what, about 8 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're collector items now.
Yes.
But boy, do they hurt.
Yes. Authorities had been investigating that crime for some time. And then finally, according to police sources, all the pieces came together.
And it was wonderful.
Sorry about that.
It was wonderful.
Yes. Oh, well. Oh, and actress Gwyneth Paltrow, Wacko, is set to join Shark Tank as a guest shark for its 14th season. I understand the appearance will be her first on the show. Shark Tank will return September 23rd. And, well, the way I look at it, contestants will take comfort that whatever they're pitching isn't half as weird as the stuff Gwyneth is trying to sell.
What is she trying to sell?
Supplements and all sorts of things that she swears by. And she's wacko, certifiable.
You would certify that.
Oh, yes. You could, go to the dictionary, look up weird, and right there, right next to Gary Busey will be Gwyneth Paltrow.
I think you're taking a hard slap at Gary. He's worked hard to straighten himself out.
Yes, give him time.
Give the poor guy a break.
You got it. Are you ready for news?
Ready.
Okay, we've got to look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
In New Mexico are scrambling to remove charred trees and debris washing down mountainsides after the largest fire in state history. James Clifford lives nearby.
It's been maybe 50 to 100 feet across at times, maybe 4 feet deep. It's washing boulders, logs, you name it, whatever's in the river.
So far, only a backpack's turned up in the search for a hiker who was swept away in floodwaters at Zion National Park in Utah Friday. Russia's blaming Ukrainian spy agencies for the car bombing that killed the daughter of a top ally of Vladimir Putin. The BBC's Gabriel Gatehouse.
That would be quite embarrassing for the Russian security services. If this is true, they were clearly monitoring her. They not only allowed the assassination to take place, but they allowed her to escape. How did that happen?
Ukraine denies involvement. Stocks falling in a broad market decline. The Dow down 494 as investors worry about more interest rate hikes. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Team from Oregon reporting Sunday it had located an SUV with a body inside in a lake near Truckee. No confirmation yet from authorities that it is the body of missing 16-year-old Kylie Rodney. 6 searchers have been helping look for the teen over the weekend.
We're taking our resources and the intel that we've been provided, and we're trying to see different avenues, different places to look.
Authorities expected to brief reporters on the case later this morning. Security experts continuing to warn Apple users to update your devices after disclosure of a serious security breach. Lisa Plagmeyer with the National Cybersecurity Alliance on what the warning also means.
Not only are you telling the good people of the world that they need to patch, but you're also making it very public to people with malicious intent that this could be exploited.
Security vulnerabilities affect iPhones, iPads, and Macs, many of the later models, and some iPods as well. Gas prices, $5.32 a gallon statewide, unchanged over the weekend, down 4 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Lock Air, you've got a friend in the business.
Hey, y'all, this is your girl, Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-Fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-Fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning. July unemployment rate has been released. July, they are the latest numbers available. The unemployment rate was released Friday morning by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the report, July unemployment increased. It was reported at 14.2%, up from a revised 13.3% reported for June, but below the year-ago estimate of 19.9%. This compares to an unadjusted unemployment rate of 3.9% for the state and 3.8% for the nation during the same period. During the month of July, there were 9,600 eligible workers unemployed in Imperial County out of a labor force of 67,700. Imperial County again ranks 58th in the state of California. A traffic advisory has been issued for La Boucherie Road, according to Ayton Boulevard and Trushell Road, starting a week from today. That's Monday, August 29th. La Boucherie Road will be closed to all traffic for construction between Ayton Boulevard and Trushell Road. North and southbound traffic encouraged to use Highway 86 and Austin Road as alternate routes. Drivers are advised to use alternative routes around the city. The project is expected to be completed by November the 27th of this year, pending no unforeseen delays. For more information on the project, please contact the Community Development Department, 760-355-1152. We'll be back with a more commercial after this.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, GSA awards a renovation contract. It is for the renovation of the old Customs building. The old Customs building in Calexico had been a part of the border crossing in downtown Calexico. At one time, General Services Administration awarded the $1.3 million construction contract for the renovation of the historic old building. The contract was awarded to Hernandez Builders, a disadvantaged owned small business based in Alpine, California. The old Customs building was originally built in 1933. Work is scheduled to begin December 1st of this year. Completion is scheduled for August of next year. When completed, the building will be used as administrative space for U.S. Customs and Border Protection. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
It's time to amp up the fun at your San Diego County Ford dealer. The Summer Supercharged Sales Event is here. So stop by your San Diego County Ford dealer today and check out great offers on select Ford vehicles. Then discover how Ford can take your summer to a whole new level. We want your trade. Now get 1.9% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2022 Ford F-150 truck during the Summer Supercharged Sales Event, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers and buyfordnow.com. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% for 60 at $1,748 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Raptor, Tremor, and Lightning. Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends 8/31/22. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Continuing with page 2 of local news, an interim APCO is promoted. Belen Leon Lopez was appointed interim air pollution control officer when Matt Desert retired recently. County Board of Supervisors took little time in making the appointment permanent. Leon Lopez has become the first woman and the first Latina to serve as air pollution control officer in Imperial County's history. The appointment on August 16th took effect immediately. She is a lifelong Imperial Valley resident and Central Union High School grad. She obtained her Master of Service degree, or Science degree in Environmental Policy at Kaplan University, and her Bachelor of Business Administration through DeVry University. Leon Lopez lives in Heber with her husband and their 2 children. Over $12 million in narcotics seized. It happened earlier this month at the Otay Mesa port. A 37-year-old truck driver with a valid crossing card was driving a 2009 Freightliner with a shipment manifested as heavy machinery gears. Customs officers at the commercial facility sent the rig for more detailed inspection. During the inspection, officers noted one of the gears appeared different from the rest. Further inspection of the gear resulted in the discovery of 362 packages of cocaine weighing over 870 pounds, and 18 packages containing fentanyl, weighing almost 42 pounds from inside the heavy machinery. The estimated value of the seized narcotics was set at $12.8 million. The driver was turned over to the ICE for further processing. CBP seized the narcotics and the truck and the trailer. There are races for Imperial County City Councils on the November ballot. The city of Westmoreland has 3 seats available. Incumbents Anna Marie Meltron and Judith Rivera will face off against Stanley Paul Brummett and Julian P. Villalon. There are 4 candidates for 2 seats on the Holtville City Council. Incumbent Michael Goodsell will see challengers Stacy Britsky, Ross Daniels, and John Munger on the ballot. In Calipatria, there will be incumbents Hector Cervantes, Javier Amescuyo, and Houston Heisel, as well as Michael J. Llewellyn the second. Fred Beltran, Lourdes Hasso. Calexico will have a choice between 7 candidates. And that will be Rosie Fernandez, Raul Urena, Blanca Morales, Bill Hodge, Morris Risen, Gilberto Manzarez, and Gerardo Espinosa. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime rib, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says storm chances trend lower today before increasing again tomorrow and Wednesday. A gradual downtrend in storm chances takes place during the latter half of the week and over the weekend. Highs today will be below normal. Over the coming days, near normal highs can be expected near and west of the lower Colorado River Valley. Anticipate day-to-day fluctuation depending upon thunderstorm activity. 104 our high yesterday, 84 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 106. Heat index values as high as 111. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 84. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 107. Heat index values as high as 112. East wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. 85 degrees downtown, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the northeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you this morning by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more, even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal, 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you, so call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Saturday, the Raiders continued to win. They beat the Miami Dolphins 15-13 preseason, okay? Final preseason game of the year for the Raiders is Friday, 4 o'clock, Friday afternoon on FM 107.5. Let's jump into baseball. It was the Padres. They found a way to win. They beat the Nationals 2-1. Dodgers rolled over the Marlins 10-3. Orioles topped the Red Sox 5-3. Cardinals beat the Diamondbacks 6-4. Athletics outlasted the Mariners 5-3. In 11 innings, the Giants dumped the Rockies 9-8. Brewers beat the Cubs 5-2. Reds rolled over the Pirates 9-5. Astros nipped the Braves 5-4. Mets edged the Phillies 10-9. Tigers shut out the Angels 4-0. Rays, they slipped by the Royals 3-2. Yankees won. They beat the Blue Jays 4-2. And Rangers shut out the Twins 7-0.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And taking a look at other sports, Kyle Larson outlasted Hendrick Motorsports teammate Chase Elliott on a restart with 5 laps to go. He won the weather-delayed NASCAR Cup race at Watkins Glen International Speedway Sunday. And New York Giants top pick Kayvon Thibodeau left Sunday night's preseason win over the Bengals with a knee injury and did not return. The early belief is that Thibodeau's injury is not severe. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, right now, the markets, they're a bit volatile. Well, actually, they're showing a lot of red. The Dow off 500 points at 33,206. The S&P 500 down 76 at 4152. The NASDAQ off 274 points at 12,431. Gold off $12.60 a barrel. Oil an ounce, okay? Oil comes in barrels. and it's off $3.37 a barrel. So things are looking red as the markets waiting to see where the Fed is going to go. Meanwhile, China's brutal heat wave is now hurting major players in the auto industry. The rationing of power in Sichuan province, China's most important hydropower hub, has hit production for major car makers in Shanghai, including Tesla, according to reports in Chinese state media. Sichuan ordered most factories to close for 6 days through Saturday because of extreme heat and drought that have caused a power crunch. The shutdown has since been extended another 5 days. Meanwhile, in other news, Russia will once again shut off Europe's gas via Nord Stream 1 pipeline. Gazprom said they're going to shut that down.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be sunny today with a high near 106. Heat index values as high as 111. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 84. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 107. Heat index values as high as 112. East wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. 86 degrees, 60% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News next, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. Russia's counterintelligence agency blames Ukraine for the car bomb attack that killed the daughter of a Putin ally, and Vladimir Putin has called the killing cruel and treacherous. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is in Ukraine.
Kyiv quickly denied responsibility. The president's office saying, unlike Russia, we are not a terrorist state. President Zelensky has warned that Russia might be planning something particularly nasty to spoil Independence Day celebrations in revenge.
In northeastern New Mexico, an area scarred by wildfires, has now been submerged in floodwater.
I've lived here for 50 years. This is like a 500-year flood, not a 100-year flood.
Torrential rain forced flooding and some emergency rescues in North Texas. A hiker is missing in Utah after a campground flooded. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
We have an exceptional drought, so this will help to alleviate it, but the ground is incredibly parched. It is incredibly dry there, and so it can't absorb necessarily all of the water that it normally would be able to.
Well, CBS's Robert Costa reports this could be the week former President Trump acts on a threat to release security footage from the night the FBI searched his Florida home.
The former president and his lawyers are looking through surveillance footage from Mar-a-Lago, wondering how to use it, if to release it to the public or use it as some part of political campaign, as he expresses his grievances over the FBI search. No decisions have been made at this moment, but there is real concern on the FBI and DOJ side about this, since threats against agents since the search have spiked.
On the inflation front, CBS's Jim Krasula reports on a welcome change of pace at the grocery store.
We have less of a beef with beef prices.
Prices of beef, typically among the costliest grocery store purchases, are falling after more than a year of increases. That prompted many Americans to buy less beef and switch to less expensive protein like chicken and pork. Beef supplies are improving with better staffing at meat plants.
A recount in 9 of the 105 counties in Kansas confirmed the state vote in favor of abortion rights. Activists who demanded the recount offered no proof of any irregularities. Well, a long car ride with young children can be challenging. CBS's Vicki Barker has some new numbers from British researchers.
A survey of 2,000 parents of under 12s discovered, among other things, that the average child asks, "Are we there yet?" just 32 minutes into a car journey and has a backseat meltdown at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Sooner if there's a sibling present.
Well, checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 490 points. The S&P is down 75. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
A fast food chain is undergoing a board shakeup and is tinkering with a classic sandwich.
It's been a sensation in the UK.
All right, big chicken, come at me.
Now, the Big Mac's making room for a new fast food sibling here in the U.S. McDonald's says it'll be testing a chicken Big Mac in the Miami area later this month. It's made with 2 crispy tempura chicken patties, Big Mac sauce, pickles, shredded lettuce, and American cheese. They sold out in 2 weeks when they debuted in the U.K. earlier this year. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The film Dragon Ball Superhero topped the charts in its first weekend in theaters with 20.1 million in ticket sales, according to studio estimates. Universal's action flick Beast with Idris Elba settled for a second-place debut with 11.6 million. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Not just at Christmas, not just when it's convenient, not just when you remember. All year long, Imperial Valley Food Bank is feeding the hungry because hunger is a year-round problem. Help the Imperial Valley Food Bank be the solution. Visit ivfoodbank.org. Be part of the solution.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Carroll Buckley.
Everybody's talking about you.
Carroll Buckley.
You're the talk of the town.
12:30.